I just go blank when people say this.
Yes, it's hard, isn't
I
it?
know so many illustrators too that the Australian illustrators that I know and love, and the books that I know and love of theirs, I always feel too guilty to say any of them are my favourites. But one I would like to say, because it's not just the illustrations that I love always, it's the type of story and the type of storytelling that moves me to want to read something again and again. So How to Heal a Broken Wing of Bob Graham's is one, I get all a bit choky when I even think about it, because for someone to imagine a story like that and then to write it and then to illustrate it and then to touch so many people by it is just wonderful. And it's such a simple story about the way kids notice, and that's what I love.
Yep.
And he said he got that idea, and I've been in his studio, he got that idea by sitting there drawing, trying to think of an idea, or not even trying, just sitting there watching the world go by outside his window, and a little feather just drifted down outside the window and got caught on the windowsill outside, and it just started this whole roll of ideas coming to him. And that's how stories happen, when they just sneak up on you. And anyway, that one I love for that reason. Ginger by Charlotte Vogue is another one of my real favourites, because it's the most perfectly designed, perfectly told in visuals and text book as a picture book that I can even think of. When I first saw it, I thought, I wish I'd done that book. But I couldn't have, because it's so, well, you have to go and see it. It's so simple, there's a lot of space, it's very generous, the text is big, and the whole thing works perfectly. And so that's one of my favourites. Another one is a textless book by Quentin Blake, who's my hero, and it's called Clown. And it's one of the first textless books I think I'd ever read for young children, or for children. I've read textless books for older people, but this one just told a really complex story that would suit any age of child or adult, and it's moving and it's odd and it's funny and it's perfect. A Hole is to Dig by Ruth Krauss and Maurice Sendak is one of my oldest picture books that I've got, and it's a titchy little book, and it again encapsulates the way kids see the world. And Ruth Krauss had a marvellous way of seeing kids, being able to view them from a distance like you do and notice how unself-conscious they are about the world, and created a very unself-conscious text, A Hole is to Dig. And those illustrations I love of Maurice Sendak's much more than I love any of his other books, because they're simple and not too clever and polished, they're just perfect. So I think that's 4, but that'll do, will it?